Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back to Trading with David 305. Welcome back. Good morning. Good morning. Uh let's see what the market wants to do today. Hopefully it doesn't want to chop. Has been choppy all week. Um Before the market opens at 9:30, I wanted to talk about a little bit. Happy Friday. I wanted to talk about a little bit about prop firms because I've been getting a lot of messages. What's a prop firm? How can I use a prop firm? Um, and prop firms are excellent for learning and to get started. Um, I'm not affiliated with any prop firm yet or sponsored by any prop firm, so I have no ulterior motive to tell you about prop firms or agenda to towards any prop firm specifically. Um, so I'm going to just give like a real basic explanation what a prop firm is. I'm gonna go to a website for one of the lowest price prop firms you could go to, which a lot of people know, and I've used them before. I've been funded by them before. Apex. Um, this is Tradeify. Let me go to Apex funding. Apex Trader Funding. There it is. Now, this is a prop firm, so you can use Apex as capital. Now, it's not real capital, it's simulated funds, so it's fake money. Just to show you the price. So I use NinjaTrader, which is owned by Tradeivate, so I would buy one of these plans if I was to use them. Now you could buy capital, right? So here you see starting capital, um, 25,000, 50,000, 100,000, 150,000, 250,000, and you're like, am I gonna get all this cash to trade with? No, you're not getting all this cash. Um, you get in reality, if you start with 50K, let's say that's the standard. Most people start with 50K because it's a good range. Um, right here, profit goal. So they give you 50,000. In reality, what you have is 2,000. As you can see right here, $2,500. That's what you really have, because that's if you lose that much, your account is blown and you got to buy another one. Now it's not $196 a month. They have like an 80% off currently. So I think it comes out to like maybe 40, 50 bucks, something like that. It comes with the NinjaTrader platform included, so it's a pretty good deal. Real-time data. Um, Comes with a lot of compatible things that help you trade and get you started in trading. So it's very, very useful for somebody who's starting and doesn't want to use a lot of their capital, or their own capital. It's a good way to manage your risk. Um, so they give you the 50K account once you buy it. You go into your NinjaTrader or your Tradeivate or whatever platform you have, you're gonna trade. The goal is to hit $3,000. Once you hit $3,000, you get a funded account. That the first $3,000 you hit is an evaluation to see if you know how to trade, to see if you know how to make money. If you prove to them that you could hit $3,000, they give you a simulated funded account. Now they'll say, here's another 50,000. Do it again. If you could do it twice, if you could do it again consistently, they will give you a payout. They will pay you out 1,000 or 1,500 of the 3,000 of fake money that you show them that you can make. They mostly want to see if you're consistent. If you can consistently show them that you're profitable and you don't lose less than $2,500, you will create a lot of funding. They will give you a live account, and what you do is you could buy more. You could have more than 150K account. You could have up to 20 with Apex, which is crazy. So that's how you hear some of these kids that make $10,000-$20,000 um, a month. They're using 50K accounts. They're copy trading all of them, and then they're getting their payout. So each account gives them $1,000, 20 accounts. There you go. So it's very doable, and you're managing your risk, because what this account costs you is probably like $50, $60, maybe $80. It probably comes out at max like 150 bucks, let's say max. So yeah, that's just an option for prop firms. There's other prop firms with different rules. This has a trailing drawdown, so some have an end of day drawdown. Those are a lot better. Trailing, that means if you make profit and then you lose, it starts trailing the amount of money that you've lost. It's just a little difficult, but it's doable. If you have a strategy, you're good. I mean, you could prove that you can make funds, make targets. They're gonna pay you out. So I've done it, and it's very possible. I know it's real. It's a pretty big company, Apex. But there's a lot of different prop firms out there. So that was just a little bit about prop firms. Now back to the charts. Let's see what's happening over here. Let's see. It's 1 hour time frame over here. All right. So it looks like VWAP and EMA 200 have been holding up the market pretty well. It was just a slow grind up since yesterday. Let's see. So yesterday we took the trade over here. That's where our square was, our orb. And then it looks like it dumped at the end of the day, broke VWAP, broke EMA, came all the way down here, filled all these gaps. As you can see, these green gaps here, and ripped right back up and just broke all the EMAs, 200, and just stayed riding on the 21 EMA, the blue line, as you can see, until London session. It came back. This was Asia session, so this gap here from blue to yellow was the Asia session. Let's see. So nice pump for all of Asia. That looked like if you just would have gone long right here, imagine. Ooh, beautiful. At 6, more or less, at I don't know, what is this, 7 o'clock, more or less, gone long. Oof, I made a killing right now. You'd be up. London opened, did a sweep of the lows here, bounced off EMA 200, ripped up, broke EMA 50, broke EMA 21, bounced off EMA 50, ripped up, filled half of the gap from the original drop. Came back, finally retested VWAP around 8:30 a.m. and EMA 200, and we're seeing a reaction upwards. It's still really choppy though. Look at this drop, another drop, tapped VWAP, went straight back up. Straight down, came down, tapped EMA 200, bounced. Interesting. Let me look at my other charts over here. 1 second. Happy Friday, guys. And thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, to grow the channel. Hit the like button. All right, so let's see what I'm looking at over here. Is looking at the 4 hour and the 15 minute. Well, everything currently is looking like it wants to go up again. So did a pretty big sweep, and it's trying to go up. As we can see on the 1 hour here, it wants to go up. But we're gonna wait. It tapped VWAP on the 1 hour around 9 o'clock, and it just looks like it wants to go. I really don't think it wants to come back down again, but anything is possible. Anything is possible. Let me see. There's some gaps down here still, you know. Could fill those today, could fill those any day. Honestly, I don't like risking a lot on Friday just because I don't want to go into my weekend with a loss. I'm okay not risking that much on a Friday. Y'all could do what you like though. But I mean, if I see an A+ setup, then that's something else. But you have to be able to control and be good with what you lost. If whatever you put on the table, you know. Let's see. $9.13. Still some time before the market opens. Let me set these charts up over here. Let me see what the S&P 500 is doing. Very important to see that chart also. Ooh, super choppy. S&P is under VWAP. That's crazy. So yeah, here we're above the VWAP, and S&P is right under the VWAP. The VWAP is on top of it. So that's crazy. That's not good, because usually if VWAP is under here on NQ and VWAP is on top of ES, which is the S&P, it's probably gonna be choppy, man, because it bounces. It'll bounce when it goes up, hits VWAP on ES, goes down, comes down, hits VWAP on NQ, goes up. So it pom. It just starts bouncing off the two VWAPs. You want them aligned. But let's see what happens. I hope y'all understand the prop firms more or less. Obviously, if you get in the chat, just ask me. Just ask. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Let's make this a little bigger. Yeah, tap VWAP here. Bounced. We got EMA 200. At least on NQ, everything looks like it wants to go up currently, especially after bouncing off VWAP. So yeah, that's, and the ATR is at 14 currently. A little lower, I think, than yesterday. Yesterday, when I looked at it around this time, it was about 16. So, but I mean, that could change fairly quickly. Let's see. Let's react. We're going to stay disciplined. We're going to stay patient. And we're going to manage our risk properly. We're not going to FOMO into a trade just because it's popping up. We're going to wait for the trade to come to us. We're not going to chase. We're not going to chase. All right. Let's see here. So, I mean, on the 1 hour, from what we're looking at, it filled this gap. Tap VWAP. Might want to either continue or come down and fill these gaps again. And do a double bottom. It's possible. It might want to come down, do a double bottom, come all the way down here, and then come all the way back up. But I mean, there's a lot of resistance to go down at this moment. It is creating higher highs, lower highs, higher highs. So, I mean, hopefully this right here is a lower high, and then the next one is up here, right? If we're looking at market structure, boom. Kind of a low here, higher high, kind of a low right here, tapped here, another lower low, hopefully, and then creates a higher high. That's what I'm thinking. You know, if we're looking at market structure, that is what I'm thinking. So right now we're looking at the 1 hour here and the 5-minute time frame. This yellow box here, that is London session. We're currently in London session. And at 9:30 we'll be in the New York session. And that mixes with London's session. And that's why there's a lot of volatility at 9:30. On New York really makes the market move. The US dollar, baby. We make the world go around. Trust me. So it's 9:20 a.m. We got 10 more minutes. Let's see what happens. We got the ATR at 15. It is going up. ATR is the average trading range. So you're aware. All right. Let me pull this over here. Let me get my coffee. Hopefully we don't hit another break even today and we could hit something, man. Something got to present itself. Yesterday, the last video, I think we were waiting pretty much from 9 when I start the stream all the way to like 11:20. Just looking at it, chop, waiting for some sort of a setup that did present itself, and then it just ran out of gas. It didn't continue to deliver. It came down, tapped my stop loss at break even, and they just kept chopping. So, and as you can see, the market eventually just dumped. So, you know what? I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad. It is what it is. I appreciate you guys for tuning in and watching it and watching the other videos, hitting like. It is Friday, and my next video live, of course, will be on Monday. So stay tuned for that, 9 a.m. I don't trade on Sunday Asia session because the market obviously closes today and then reopens on Sunday at 6 p.m. But you gotta enjoy the weekend and relax, reset, and go into the new weekend with a new, fresh mindset, regardless of what happened this week. And I can't complain. I mean, I know it's not a big win, but green is green, right? That's what I say. We're still green. Still green, even if it's $100, man. Even if it's $1, guys. Even if it's $1, you gotta respect the dollar. So if you're green, congratulations. And if you're red, let's adjust and prepare for next week. Stay alive, survive. The key is survival. You want to be in there for that good play that comes in, so you can get your accounts back in the green, you know. But if you're taking everything you see, that's a recipe for disaster. Let's see how we're doing. 923. About to be 924. This candle's gonna close in 1 minute, and guess what, guys? This is some good news. S&P is broken VWAP to the upside, and it looks like it's about to close above it. Hopefully, that's a good sign for the NQ to continue to go up. So let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. We got about 30 seconds left on this candle. Might struggle a little bit before the market opens, but let's see. We're going to wait. So the game plan is we're going to wait for the first 15 minutes of the market to figure out what direction it wants to go in. We're going to wait for whoa, look at that. That next candle opened and it just shot straight down. Oh, my alarm, 5 minutes. Whoa, look at that. Let me see. It tapped like I told you, it was tapping VWAP on ES. It was about to close above it, and it looks like it just shot right back down. So VWAP has a lot of sellers on ES because that thing just shot down. Now, let's see if the bulls step in and pump it right back up. It just tapped EMA 50 and EMA 21. So 50 is the green one here. EMA 21 is this blue one. Just tap both of those. Look at that reaction. Straight back up. Let's see. Let's see how it closes. Still got like 4 minutes on that candle. Oh, come on. I'm gonna change the music up just a little bit in case this this song is getting a little annoying. Let's put something a little more jazzy, I think. Let's see. Let's try this one. All right, let's chill out. Let's chill out. It's Friday, guys. It's Friday. Let's just chill out. Let's wait for a good setup. Hopefully it presents itself early. We could probably finish early on a Friday. That would be great, right? That would be good. All right. ATR. Let me lower it just a bit. ATR is at 15. So the average trading range is at 15. Almost 16. Ooh. Whoa. Somebody just put a big buy order in there. That was wild. Let's fix this here. This thing is popping. Let me see. It's trying. It's really trying to break that VWAP on ES from what I'm looking at. It really is. Let's see what this market wants to do. Let's stay patient. Don't FOMO if this thing starts popping all the way to the roof. Like, don't jump in. Just let it ride. Let's wait for a confirmation candle that says, all right, this is gonna go here. Then we're, let's make a game plan. Don't just go off impulse. That's not good. That's where you make mistakes. All right, market's gonna open in 55 seconds. Here we go. Here we go. Market's about to open. 40 seconds. I'm thinking this thing wants to go up. I'm thinking it wants to go up. It's really been trying to break VWAP on ES. So let's see what happens. About 20 seconds left for New York Open. And let's see. Let's see what happens. Stay tuned right here. Look at this area right here. You can see the next candle is going to go whop, whop. It's going to do something. It's going to start moving quick. There's the countdown. The flashing blue for the candle. All right. Boom. Okay. Oh, 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 whoa. All right. All right. Oh, man. This other computer is tripping. Let me close it. I'm going to close that one. What's this thing doing over here? It looks like it swept the bottom or retested EMA 50 again. And maybe it wants to start shooting up to the moon now. Let's see. Okay, there it goes. I think, oh, man, those, boom, boom. Wants to fill maybe this gap next. Look at this. Look at this, guys. It's pumping. It's pumping. All right. We got this imbalance, a red imbalance, and a resistance pivot. So once it hits here, it's gonna be interesting. See if it rips right through it, or if it has a reaction, fills the gap, and comes down, or rips all the way to the previous day high, which is this dotted line over here. Let's see. And if you look at it here on the 1 hour, let me take that off. You got resistance R1 pivot, and then we got the swing high. So this is 954. Yeah, this is the previous day high. So let's see what happens. Let me look at what's going on over here. See what ES is doing over here. Ooh, ES is ripping up, ripping up. It broke VWAP and it shot. It's like a shooting star right now on ES. So lots of signs this thing wants a pump. Like, just don't go without us, guy. Don't go without us. All right. Come on, figure it out. Now it's right back down on NQ, but yeah, it is showing a big wick on ES. Oh, I mean, we still got 2 minutes. Let's stay patient. Let's see what it wants to do. It did break the super trend, so you see the super trend changed now, going under. So everything's kind of telling you wants to start to go up, unless it breaks super trend down, and then if it keeps breaking super trend, that just means a choppy market. So let's see. Oof. Huge doji on S&P ES. It is about a minute before this candle finishes. Okay, now it's not a doji, it's closing very bullish. Let's just wait, man. We gotta wait because you need to figure out which way the market wants to go. And if you're going long and then going short and going long, you're literally fighting the market. You don't know what it wants to do. So you gotta wait the first 15 minutes to figure out the direction. Let me move this out of here. This is my mouse, by the way, in case you're wondering what this thing is. All right. That is the first 5-minute candle, almost about to close in 20 seconds. We got 10 more minutes. I like to create an orb of the first 15 minutes. I'm not the first one to make that up. That has been around for a long time, and it is a very common strategy. All right. All right, so we're on, we got about 10 more minutes to set our orb up. This looks very undecided. This candle right here is very undecided. It doesn't know if it wants to go down or if it wants to go up. It closed pretty much at the almost as a doji. Slightly more bearish, but we'll see. We shall see. Let's see what this wants to do over here. Let me move. 4-hour chart looks like a doji right now, and that's about to close in 24 minutes. And that's the 4-hour candle, which is a lot of data, right? That is a lot of data. 5-minute candle looking like a doji also. So, oh, doji is a cross, and it means indecision. Doji, yeah. We gotta chill out. We gotta chill out. ATR is at 20, so it is increasing, but it's, normal. It's nothing out of this world yet. Nothing out of this realm. Let's go NASDAQ. So we broke out of the VWAP on ES from what I'm looking at here. It broke out. It's retesting VWAP again. It might want to retest VWAP on NQ. And maybe hopefully flip right back up. Bounce off VWAP and bounce off the other EMAs. Let's see what happens. Stay patient. Stay patient. Gotta stay disciplined. Again, you gotta treat it like you got 1 or 2 bullets in the chamber and you're at war. So make these trades count and trade safe. And anything I say is not financial advice, okay? You guys are adults, you make your own decisions. All right, come on. Figure it out, please. Let's not have another day that it just chops around until 11:30 a.m. Let's not. It's been like every day. All my videos are a movie. 2 hours and 30 minutes. All my lives. Sometimes it's like that. You just can't control what's gonna happen. You just gotta react and be patient. That's all you can do. That's the game. I mean, if you want to be profitable in the long term. Let's see. All right, this candle's about to close. We got 5 more minutes until we set our orb. 15-minute candle looking like a doji, undecided again. It's rough. It's rough. Here we go. Guys, if you view the video and you see me live, Feel free to write anything you want on the chat. Don't be scared, okay? I'll respond. And of course, don't forget to hit like so I can grow the channel. Appreciate you for tuning in. Okay. Well, it's going down. Might want to retest that VWAP. Might want to retest that VWAP. Let's see. And on the 1 hour, as you can see here, this is VWAP, that purple line. Let me make this a little bigger for you guys. All right. If this flips red, and it might want to pop all the way down here, breaks VWAP, or it just wants to tap EMA 50, EMA 200, retest VWAP. So market structure usually tells us, man, look at this, complete pump, complete reversal. Well, let's see. Market structure tells us higher high, lower low. So might want to come down, retest here, maybe fill this gap, and then go back up again. It's a possibility. Or is this the low? I don't know. That's why we got to stay watching. We have to stay watching the market and see what it does. ATR is at 21, increasing, but still manageable, I think. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, just tapped EMA 50, had a little reaction there. Is it strong enough to push it right back up, or does it need to come down and test EMA 200? I know it's hard to see EMA 200, but it's right here, and this is VWAP. So if it comes down here, touches this, we'll gotta see that reaction. If it comes down, closes under here, this thing might want to just dump. Let's see, and this is looking almost turning into a hammer. If it turns red, that's a hammer. It's a reverse shooting star. Shooting star going down. When I say shooting star, it's a green with a wick. When I say hammer, it's a red with a wick on the top. So yeah, it's a complete engulfing red candle right now. Oof, there it goes. On the 15-minute time frame, it just engulfed it, and it looks like it's gonna close. So this might want to start going down. Like I said here, it's gonna turn into a hammer, and it might want to go all the way to fill these gaps over here before it shoots up again. I'm gonna take this. Actually, let me leave it for now. This is since Friday, guys. This range is from Friday, so we're slightly above it of last week, Friday of last week. I'm about to remove it. If it breaks here and doesn't bounce, then it's back in the range from Friday. How about that? Let's set up that 15-minute orb now. Let me put this here. I'm going to set up the square. We got the top of this candle up to the bottom. There you go. That's your 15-minute orb. That's 9:35, 9:40, 9:45, 15 minutes. So the bottom and the top. Now we wait for a breakout. It looks like it wants to break down. Now, the only thing I don't want to get faked out, I need to see it break VWAP over here. It could be a little bit of a risky trade. Ooh, whoa. Wow, anybody who would have taken a short there just got wrecked. That's crazy. Man, this thing is whipsaw. Let me look at the ruler. Let's see what the gap is. We still got 3 minutes to wait for a breakout. So 74-point opening range. From here to here, got about 74 points. So not a huge opening. Not a huge opening. Let me set that orb up. We still got 3 minutes and 30 seconds till we see what it wants to do, if it breaks out or if it stays inside the orb. So yeah, let's see. Let's put the square rectangle. Okay. Wow. On ES, it completely has popped all the way up and engulfed the red candle. On ES, which is the S&P, it literally engulfed this whole red candle right now. It's literally up here. So let's see if this wants to continue going up or which one is stronger right now. Let's see which one is stronger. All right, so I set the orb there. Let me set the orb for ES so we can be on the same page. Okay. Boom. Okay. There we go. Let me set that up on this one. There we go. How we looking over here? Oof, this is looking like a hammer. It's finally turning into the hammer. There's 11 minutes left on this 1 hour candle. Obviously at 10 a.m. is when the next candle opens. There is no news today, in case you're wondering, oh, is there a red folder? No folders. But there's always tweets that could happen, so just be careful. Tweets from the president. Change the game up real quick. Or any, spontaneous news that pops up could make the market react or jolt. We're still waiting for the Supreme Court to figure out what they want to do with those tariffs, so got to be careful. Got to be careful. ATR is at 23. That's the average trading range. Yeah, I mean on the 15-minute chart, it just tapped VWAP. So let's see if it wants to have a pop up. Man, everything is giving me a different response here. I don't know. Oh, okay. This might be a quick scalp, if anything, if you do take a short when this candle closes in 25 seconds. I don't know. Look at this 1 hour. It's a hammer, so you might think it wants to go down, but VWAP is right here, Every time it's tapped VWAP, it bounces. It's tricky. 10 minutes. Oh, right back into orb. Don't do it. Yep, don't do it. Right back into orb. It didn't break. So if it would have broken stronger, possibly it wants to go down. But this is big indecision. Doesn't know if it wants to go up or down. The bulls, the bears, they're fighting hard. It's struggling. It's struggling. Let's see what happens here. We got 10 minutes to figure out what this red candle wants to do. Is it gonna go green? Is it gonna stay red? Does it want to go lower? You know, it's at a critical point right now. This is VWAP right here. So if this thing just keeps moving across through VWAP, it's a no trade day. And there's no trade. And it is what it is again. But I have a feeling it wants to go somewhere. It just doesn't know. It doesn't want to tell us just yet. I mean, 50-minute time frame looks very, very bearish. But again, the EMA 200 is under the 15-minute. There's a lot of areas that can bounce, so we got to be careful. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Tricky. Very tricky. What do you want to do, NASDAQ? Tell me, what do you want to do here? I'll say one thing. ES and NQ need to get on the same page because they are not very aligned right now. They are fighting each other. I feel like they're fighting each other. Like, no, I want to go up. No, I want to go down. Let's see what happens. Oof. So NASDAQ wants to go down, and I would say ES is still in the range currently. If ES shows me it wants to go down, and NASDAQ shows me it wants to go down, I'll take a little short 1 micro on the eval. And we'll see what happens. So right now it's showing me it wants to go down. Look at that hammer. Look at that hammer. Now my concern is this EMA 50 right here. If it hits it and it rips right back up, that's gonna suck. Hit the swing low of this. We also have super trend. How low can it go? The overall trend is up, so we would technically be fading the market. Okay. About a minute left on this candle. If this thing closes strong red, I'll take a short. But let's see. It might flip and go right back into the orb. You know, that's how this thing has been doing lately. So ATR is 25, and let's see what you want to do. 30 seconds left. I might have a sell. I might have to hit sell here. Let's see, 20 seconds. It's looking very bearish. I might, yeah, for sure. Look at that. Hope that's not a sweep, and I hope I don't become liquidity.
Order filled.
Okay, there we go. There it is. Let's see. Oh, okay. Will it get down there? That is. Will it get down there? All right, we're risking 100. Let's see what it wants to do. It's having a reaction right now to that EMA 50 and EMA 200 on the 1 hour. So let's see if it rips right through that and wants to fill these gaps down here. That would be amazing. I do have auto trail, so if it does hit 160 ticks, it will just kick in and start trailing. There we go. Let's go. Come on. Let's make this a happy Friday. Let's make this a happy Friday. Let's make this a happy Friday. My concern is this pivot right here. Might slow it down from getting to me. But it's pushing. It's pushing. All right, we're at 60 bucks. You guys can pull out whenever you want. You know, you don't have to follow exactly what I do, and I don't recommend it. You know, I am gonna move to break even. $11. So I don't want to have any more risk on the table. And auto trail is kicked in. So let's see. Let's see. Come on. 67. Let's go. 65. 70. Let's go. It's gonna hit this pivot. I'm gonna put it there at the pivot just because I know. I just see a lot of resistance here with these EMAs, you know. Let's secure some more profit. 42. All right, so can't lose less than $42. Let's make something. This will be $88 if it hits it. Let's see. Let's see. Come on. It's a little bigger pump. Just a little bigger pump. Bigger pump. It's at 65, 66. Y'all can close whenever you want or do whatever you like. So let's see. There we go. Oh, let's secure a little bit more since it wants to keep making lower lows. It did hit a little gap there. We're at 53. And come on. Oh, no, 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 no. Come on, hit the target. Hit the target. You're almost there. Almost there. Should we get it a little tighter? Okay. There we go. There we go. Let's secure more. Oh my god, it edged it. No.
Stop filled.
Oh my god, it edged it. Whatever. We still got $65. It is what it is. I just didn't want it to edge and then go right back up. That would have sucked. And it's probably going to go down lower now. But hey, yeah, it is what it is. Let me see. Let me pull that up for you. $63. There we go. How about them apples? Okay. I'm not leaving with nothing today. It's Friday. That's one. Let's see what else it does. It still wants to go lower. Oh, that would have hit target right there. Boom, boom. If you guys are still in, it is going lower. How about that? Just be careful with this level because there's a pivot. So usually there's big reactions at pivots. It wants to, you know, mess around here. But there is a lot of room for it to go down on here. Let's see. 1 hour. Might want to fill this gap here. So look at that. So we took a trade from here and got stopped out here. Target was, yeah. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens here. It filled this gap on the 1 hour. So might want to start shooting up now. So, you know, like I said, there was going to be a reaction here. It's reacting, but it might want to keep coming down. So let's do that. And there it goes. So, hey, you got to be happy with what you got. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. That's a beautiful, how many points you're wondering. So we got from here, say here, 32 points. For some people, that's a lot. For some people, that's a lot. If you're trading 5 minis, that's a lot of money. There was no drawdown on top of that, just so you know. Boom, went straight down. Automatically in profit, so you know. And the reason I took this short, obviously it broke here. It also was showing me a bullish pin bar. There was this resistance that I was concerned about a little bit. It did go up and down a little bit, but it had a lot of strength. I knew that it wanted to probably fill this gap down here. Originally, I did have my TP around here, so I would have hit the full TP for sure, but I just wanted to make something today on a Friday, not mess around. Let's see here. 15-minute is looking super bearish, but we got to be careful with this zone here. Like I told you, this zone right here is gonna be a make or break. It either is gonna really want to rip, or it's gonna rip right back up. So so yep. I don't know if any of you took that trade, but if you did, congrats. You're welcome. Now we don't chase the price. So right now you're like, oh, just keep going short, it's gonna keep going down. Look at it. It could just switch up on you right here and go whoop and kill you, and then the little money you made here, you're done for. All right, so I'm gonna probably look for maybe one more entry, one more trade, maybe, and probably be done for today on Friday. Let's see what happens. You see, what did I tell you guys? A reaction here at the pivot. It might have broke it, but it always wants to come back, retest it, see if it's true, or just completely reverses V-shaped recovery. And if you look at the 1 hour here, market structure, again, here's your drop, here's the low, here's higher high, lower high, higher high, lower high, probably creating now, higher high. Basic trading, basic market structure. Now, if this comes down and breaks here and closes here, we might have a change of character. So it might want to start coming down. I don't think so. I think it still wants to go up. You know, this is just the way the market has to move before it goes up. But yeah, beautiful short, you know, beautiful short. Everything was telling me short at a certain moment. That's why I took that short, because ES was dumping. It broke out of orb the same as NQ. So two good confluences there. that are pretty much telling you the same thing. And look what I'm telling you. Reaction zone, man. That's why I took profit here, and I was like, you know what? I didn't want it to edge me and then come up. Just, I'll be like, I would have been mad. So I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that right there. It's just, my TP, I had set it here. I wanted a little bit more, but it is what it is. We got 63 bucks in a few minutes. Can't get mad at that. And we're up $242 for the week just on that account. 118 on this one, 113 on this one for the week. And it's been a rough week. It's been a week of choppiness. So if you're green this week, props, guys. Props. You guys are doing great because it was a rough week. There was no momentum in the market. That's right. A win is a win. Like I say, green is green. You know what I mean? While managing risk. While managing risk, guys. While managing your risk. You want to manage risk as best as possible. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Yo no te lo dije. Did I not say? Did I not say? Be careful with this area. These pivots aren't here for no reason. You know what I mean? Look at the pivot here. It's in yellow, not purple like how it is here. Reaction zones, man. This is a gap. It wanted to fill that gap. All right, I'm done. Creates a lower high. This was the lower low. Creates a lower high. And now it might want to create a higher high, right? It might take a while, or it fakes everybody out and says, nah, I'm just going to start creating a downtrend now. And it starts creating, it does a break of structure and, change the character and it starts going down. But that's why we react to the market. We react to it. Or this might be a healthy pullback here on the 5-minute, like it just does that and then it keeps coming down. It's kind of on the higher time frames. I was just telling you on a higher time frame what it kind of looks like. All right, it's pumping. That's a pump. That's a pump. I think what gave us a good entry also is that the opening range was not that big. The opening range was about 74 points, 75, whatever. When the ranges are small, the opening range, usually there's more distribution. So everything was pretty tight. Everything was pretty tight. So super trend broke. Like there was multiple signs that this really wanted to go down. My concern was the bigger time frames. Because right here, let's see, 785. 785 is around here. So I literally went short on EMA 50, hoping it was going to break it instead of bounce. But it's been breaking it like nothing. Look at it here. Broke it here like nothing. Ripped up through it like nothing. So it is what it is. There's always risk on the table. Look at this reaction upwards. Does it want to keep going up? It tapped EMA 200, retested that zone, and let's see if it wants to keep going down or if it's gonna just flip and start going up now. Let's see, let's see, let's see. It's pumping. Let's see. So the middle of this candle, around the EMA 50, says 783. 783 is around here. So this thing might want to come up to like here and keep coming down, or rip up, or come up to here and come down. So that's going to be a key level to figure out what it really wants to do, you know, so before we take another trade. On ES, it has a strong V shape, and it just ripped right through a fair value gap or an imbalance and closed through it strongly. That usually means it wants to keep going up, but we gotta wait on NQ a little more because I think NQ is lagging. Let's see. Okay. It's gonna chop around here now. It's gonna chop. If it's gonna chop, I'll probably end the stream early then, man, because I'm not gonna take a trade to being chopped. I'll tell you that much. Definitely, I'm tired of the chop for the week. Figure it out. Is it gonna make a new lower low? This is looking very weak. It did retest EMA 200, so maybe it wants to continue. Maybe. Let's see. Make sure you like the page or like the video if you watch, or if you watch after, so I could grow the channel. Appreciate it. Patience, patience, guys, patience. I still have some coffee left. It's a little cold. Actually, it's very cold outside. Very cold outside. So let's see what the temperature is outside. In Miami, 51. 51. It was about 40 something earlier in the morning, so that's freezing for us. And up north, it's probably even colder. This is scary weather for us in Florida. We're not scared of hurricanes. We're more scared of the cold weather. I'm kidding. Not kidding. Yeah. If this candle goes green, it's a chop fest. It's just gonna consolidate here, and I'm probably gonna end the stream. But I mean, this looks like a hammer. Again, looks like it wants to go down. Maybe fill this gap down here. Might want to make a lower low. No, absolutely. 46. Yikes. Yeah, that's definitely not Florida weather. Oh man, this is gonna chop around here. Let's see what this if this 5-minute candle is green, I'm gonna say good night. Nah, I'm gonna say have a good weekend. If this candle is green, not good night. Have a great rest of your day, of course, and an awesome weekend. But let's see. Let's see what happens. How we ended the first week. Not too bad. I mean, hey, green is green. Not anything crazy. Not no crazy wins. Everything else was like a big win on Monday, break even Tuesday, break even Wednesday, break even Thursday, and a small win. So that's where we're at. That's where we are at today, January 16th, Friday, 2026. Okay. Is it picking a direction here? Or? Mm. The struggle is real. Let's say ES is there's about 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on this candle. ES is trying to push down too. Let's see what it wants to do. I'm gonna switch it to another account, and let's do that one. That's a funded account, not an eval. So let's see. Take a baby short if this shows it wants to go down, because here it's looking very shorty. Let's see, we got 1 minute and 30 seconds left, so just don't go running without us. Minute and 20. It did make a new lower low, so boom, boom. This was a healthy little pullback. Wants to continue going down. This is a hammer, so overall big, you know, might want to come down and fill these gaps. There's liquidity down here, so yeah, let's hope it doesn't go without us. Like, slow it down here. Don't leave me behind. ATR is at 32, so volatility is high, but not too crazy. Oh, come on, don't run away. Don't run away yet. Don't run away yet. Slow down, slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Ugh. No, not yet. Oh my God. I don't want it to be that big. All right. We're gonna wait till this candle closes and take a little baby short. It's gonna be a scalp, I think, to be honest. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Order filled.
All right. Tap that liquidity zone. Now it comes up and taps my stop loss on this damn funded account. Let's see. Hopefully it wants to keep pushing down. I mean, let's see. Let me fix this better for you guys to see. We're risking 100 on this funded account. Currently, unless I move it. which I'm gonna probably move it quick. Let's see. Hopefully it wants to come fill these gaps. So let's see. This gap is about here. 648. 648. 48. All right, let's put a little line there and all right, so I think that's the bottom of this little gap here that it might just want to fill that, hopefully. Hopefully before it rips back up and hits my stop loss. Let's see what happens. ATR is at 34. Yeah, not looking good. It really tapped that liquidity like tongue twister sometimes. I tapped that gap and it's popping now, so let's see. See if it wants to keep pushing it down. Come on. Push it down, Bears. The overall trend is our friend. The overall trend is our friend. This is gonna be a scalp, man, because if it touches here, I'm probably just gonna boop. And that looks like about 30 bucks, maybe, more or less. But I don't know. I don't even think we're gonna get that, to be honest. I told you. Well, this is that other account, so it is okay. It's all right. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Now it wants to V shape up. It is what it is. Squeezing everybody in one short, especially me. There it goes.
Stop filled.
All right. Well, we can look for one more trade on that account. So, and that would be 3 trades, and I'm done. Sometimes it doesn't work out, guys. Sometimes it doesn't work out. It is what it is. And that could be just a pullback, but I mean, now it looks like that was a huge sweep. Huge sweep. Yeah, look at that. Bombs. Everything got bought up. Everything got bought up. So, it is what it is. It's all good. It's all good. We'll look for the next setup. We'll look for the next setup. Yeah, now it goes all the way down. It took me out and goes all the way down to the where I take profit. Oh no! This thing plays with your emotions, man. Takes you out and then goes, thank you, appreciate it. Look at that. Oh my god, bro. Okay. Well, I guess we're still looking for shorts. if that closes like that, still looking for, unless it starts chopping and then it just starts taking everybody out. Pop, 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 pop. Let's see what happens here. Damn. It is. Look at this. Engulfing green candle and then engulfing reversal. They just literally wanted to take me out. Or maybe everybody else that took that trade. They hit everybody else and just said, nah, we're going down, baby. It wicked all the way back up here just to come all the way back down. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy work. Or it's grabbing liquidity to go higher. I don't know. Craziness. We're gonna stay patient for the next trade. And that's literally my last trade. So mm, 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 mm. Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. Let's see what happens here. Figure it out. NASDAQ. Stop playing with everybody. Very, very bearish on the 15-minute. 4-hour looks very bearish. It did tap that 4-hour fair value gap. That was that reaction right back up, I think. That popped my stop loss there. So let's see, and obviously the 1-hour gap that it has here. So that's a 1-hour. Tapped it, came right back up, came back down, came right back up. Okay, so it's trying to figure out what it really wants to do. I think it still wants to fill that whole gap and come down to this level, this area of interest again on the 1-hour. It's right there, right there. I think it wants to come down there at this point. I don't know. And do like a double bottom. It's just chopping like it has been all week. De madre. Let's see. Let's see. It's they're pushing, man. They're pushing. All right. So if this engulfs that green candle, I'm gonna take a short. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. 30 seconds. And if it chops, then I'm cooked again, and then that would be my last trade. So, and it red on. I'll be ending red on just that account. So, gotta risk it for the biscuit. Trade safe. 10 seconds. Yeah, that's engulfing. Yeah, it's engulfing. Okay.
Order filled.
There we go again. Round 2. Or round 3. And hopefully we can get the money back. Let's go. Keep dumping. Hopefully we can get it back. We had lost 100, so if we win this trade, then I think we're just up like 120, because I have 120 obviously, so on TP, and that would be a wrap for the week. But if we lose, lost 100 on uh, on the week on just this account. So that's another good thing of having prop firms and different funded accounts. You could move around your risk on different accounts. So maybe you don't want to risk one account, you could use the other account. So that's a cool thing to do with multiple accounts. Yeah, if this rips right back up green, then we're in a chop. We're in a major chop. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. And then we definitely don't want to be in that. So hopefully this finally wants to, keep dumping down for this trade's sake. All right. Let's go. Give me my money back. Give me my money back. Come on, baby. Just a little lower. What am I asking for? 610? Will it get to 610? 610 is... Ooh, it's a lot, man. Well, that 610 is really the other fair value gap at the top of that zone. So, yeah. Might just have to be patient. But hopefully it just doesn't wake me out. ATR is at 37. This is about 50 points. So, let's see. Let's see. Where the Bears? Sorry, not the Bulls. We want the Bears. Come on, Bears. We want the Bears to push it. Dun, 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 dun. It's just playing around my entry. Just playing around there. Psych. Let's see. Let's see what it does. We gotta stay patient. Gotta stay patient. I do have auto trail set at 160 ticks to kick in. So if it is choppy, it'll probably tap my auto trail. If it is choppy, if it gets movement, then we're good. But let's go. Hey, we're in the green right now. 30 bucks. So I'm telling you, it wants to fill that gap up to that blue line that I set there. Definitely wants to fill that. Sorry. Hopefully it rips right through that and just keeps going down. Oh, come on. You've been playing with everybody here. Don't chop around. Just push it down. Push it down. Do some crazy dump. There we go. Back to 30 bucks. Let's go. 40. All right. It just filled the gap. Look at it here. If you look over here, just filled the gap. Now we need it to close or just keep coming here. My take profit is down here. I know. The top of this is it's a long way down for sure. Gonna take a lot of patience. Let's see what happens, guys. Let's see what happens. Fill that gap. Let's see if it wants to keep going. Let's see. Come on. Come on. There is a gap, obviously, on the 5-minute too here. This is a gap. This little green wants to fill that too. This is right there. Come on. It's like a magnet. We're at 46. Let's go. Let's go. Don't bounce on me. Don't do it. Don't bounce. Let's have a nice little flush down. Flush it. Flush it. Straight down. All right. Let's zoom in so you guys can see a little better. There we go. There we go. A little more. We're at 50. I know I'm asking for a lot. 60 points. I know I'm asking for a lot. I know you could do it, though. I know you could do it, NASDAQ. I know you could do it. You're probably wondering, oh, move to break even, protect your profit. Sometimes you just gotta let it ride, man. Just gotta let it ride, win or lose. Oh, there we go. Hey, oh, we got auto trail kicked in. Now, you see? Let's go. Can't lose. If anything, I mean, 14, but hopefully it doesn't flip up. Technically, it's at break even now. So, let's see. Let's go. Go a little lower. A little lower. Let's go. Come on. Let's hear some more cha-chings. Let's hear some more cha-chings. Come on. Let's go. We're almost there. Don't flip up on me. Don't do it. You know, there is no wick on the top of that 5-minute candle, so it might want to wick up there. So if it does, I'm gonna move it right here. 22 bucks. It is what it is. It is what it is, guys. If it wants to make what has a baby wick. Well, let's see. Let's see what happens. People are, why don't you close it right there? Let's give it a chance. Let's give it a chance. If it wants to jump and turn green there, then you know what? It is what it is. Hopefully it just keeps pumping down. Dumping down. Say dumping down. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Push it. Push it down there. Push it down there. Come on. Give me my money back, please. Please, NASDAQ. You took it once. Just give it back. I don't think so. NASDAQ doesn't care what you say. Doesn't care about your feelings. Doesn't care what you want to do or what you want. It does what it wants. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it looks like it wants to come right back up. That sucks. Whatever. 22 bucks. Still green on the week, I think. If I have it at 22. Oh, wait. 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 Will this keep going? It's playing with me, man. It's playing with me. Come on, Naz. There you go. There you go. Nope. There's some strong buyers down there, I think. Definitely some strong buyers. I know you want to fill that gap right here. Come down and fill it. Just come fill this little 1 hour gap. You filled this one. It was good. You liked it. Let's come fill this one. Let's go. Let's go. Playing around. Playing around, NASDAQ. What's ES doing? ES is dumping too. ES is dumping too. There we go. There we go. There we go. Hey, oh. Can't lose more than 38 now. Well, maybe slightly less. Oh, is it gonna hit it? Is it gonna hit it? 41. Almost there. We're at 100. I could close this out.
Order
I'm
filled.
gonna close it. I'm gonna close it. I'm not gonna play around just for a few points. All right. So where are we at? Let's see where we're at. Let's go back. We're back where we started. 30 cents P&L for that account. So that's a break even, one win, one loss. That was 3 trades. This thing could probably keep going down, but I'm okay. I'm okay with the break even. We're still green on the week. Amazing. On a rough week. Um, there you go. You guys saw the wins. You guys saw the losses. You saw the entries. What else do you want from me? What else do you want from me? You guys have a great weekend. Uh, and thank you guys for tuning in and watching Trading with David 305. Let me